Hello, we're in the back cave and today we're going to be just doing this new flagpole for Lulu. So I've got, let's put the camera down here. So I've got this 12mm which we measured up for the boat pole, and the first job I want to do is creating a little circle to go on the top. So there'll be a nice little circle, stop any flags from slipping off the top. So I reckon just using one of these circle drill pieces, yeah, that'll be a nice size, as you can see there. And I'm just going to use this, I think it's actually 12mm plywood, and I'm going to cut it out of there. So first job is to find a couple of clamps. Make sure this is clamped to here quite nicely. There we go, and then we're just going to drill through. I've created a little hole in here already. Get it off there. I'm just going to use a low speed setting. There we go. I can smell the wood burning a little bit. So that's that done. To get that out, actually, you just have to unscrew it, just double check everything's nice and cool. You can just go like that. Oh, it's a little bit warm, just knock it on. That needs a little bit of tidying up, but that's the beginnings or the basis of the disc. The next job, we've got to drill a hole in this that will just slot onto the 12mm hole. So I've got a 12mm screw here, drill piece, one of these little flat bed drill pieces. So I'm going to try and do that whilst holding it. Oh, it's very blunt. So let's give that a little go. I've not gone all the way through. Can go a little bit further, and there you go, that's the general idea. I'm just going to glue it up together, and then this little hole at the top, I might have a little hook put into there anyway, but that's the general idea. I'm just going to drill that a little bit more. Yep. So next job is to sand it. It's P120 grit, general kind of all round sanding paper. Okay, that's all ready to be fitted. There was a little ridge around the bottom of this, so I was just whizzing that off with the Dremel, and then I thought I may as well, while I'm at it, make a nice smooth rounded edge to the disc here. It'll just make it look really nice. Just finishing it off with a little bit of sandpaper now. I've just glued this on now using wood glue and wiped it clean. I thought the camera was rolling, but it unfortunately wasn't. Just let that dry, and then all we've got to do is varnish it. Job done. So we're using the compass varnish. It's been really great on the mirror. And I've just got a nicely thinned down coat. I literally thin mine with white spirit. This is just B&Q's own brand white spirit. I'm going to start at the top. I might be out of camera shot there. Let's get a load in that end piece. Let's do in the bottom here. There's always a little bit that you kind of touch, but that'll do, that'll do. You always get a bit on your hands when you're doing this fiddly job. Coat number 2 done. Only about, we'll probably put 4 or 5 on this. So here is my flagpole, all freshly varnished. There's 5 or 6 coats on there, I can't remember. I just kept going, 1 coat a day. And then here's my flag, my ensign. And the reason I put this, I think it's called a top staff or something like that. But this little cone on, or this disc on the top here, is so this loop here, you can slide that over the bottom, and it just makes sure the flag just will not ever whiz over the top, because the force from the wind is going to push the flag up. So how do I attach the flag to the pole? Well, there are various ways of doing it that I've kind of learnt. The first way is to use the string that's provided. So this string, all you need to do is, I don't know, you need to really, I would say, a round turn and 2 half hitches would probably, I'm not going to do all the hitches and whatnot, but that would tie the flag. It would keep it flying close to the pole. The benefits of this way are you could move the flag up and down more easily. So there are scenarios where you need to bring your flag down or dip your flag as a greeting, you know, things like that, that would be exciting to do. And that would secure the flag to the pole. The other way is to utilise the eyelets on the flag. So I would still use this loop because I think it's a fail-safe. But I've got these. They're like little bungee, stretchy bungee cords with a ball on the end. I use these just to tie the sail up to the mast on the lugger. They make it really quick and easy to get the sail packed away. And then what you can do is basically thread your loop through the eyelet and then just pull them through. Now, these elastics are a little bit too big for the job, but you know, they would even probably work like that. I'd be worried they might come loose, but that's the general idea. You could also just wrap these round and put them through again to be sure. So you do the bottom one, and you could do the top one as well. These again would make it easy to undo and you know, and bring the flag up or down. This varnish is just a little bit grippy still. It's not cured or dried yet. The other method, which I'm seeing most people are telling me to do, is to snip the string off and use tie-its. They are just amazing tie-its, and what you can do is you just use one around this eyelet, and I'm going to actually tie it on anyway, and you can leave the bottom one a little bit looser, and that will allow you to move the flag up and down. Remember, the flag's really going to be going like this. You just need to stop it pulling against the flag, against the pole. And then for safekeeping, I do the top one as well. And this top one, actually, you could just keep quite loose. I think it's also better to have the strain on these eyelets and on this top part here. So that actually takes the the strain away from that, you can see. And then there you go, you've got a flag. Now if I want to dip my flag, I could still pull it down. I'm not going to do that just yet because I might scratch the fresh varnish off there. But the other thing is, this end here, it just slots into the, there's like a slot on the transom of the lugger. And I would just lift the flag out and dip the flag manually as well. But I mean, however, how many times that's going to actually happen is quite low. So there you go. There we are. We've got one flagpole for the lugger. We've got this because when you're sailing on the sea, you've got to have your country's flag flying. So I can't wait to get down there. Hopefully the varnish would have cured a lot more in the next few days, and we'll get this on the boat, and it could probably live on the boat. Yeah, and we'll be flying our country's flag.